Dubai, a city of glittering skyscrapers where power and wealth intertwine with tradition. Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum, one of the most influential figures in the emirate, had everything a man could desire: wealth, respect, and a beautiful wife, Princess Layla. But there was one thing he could never have: the woman who had captured his heart in silence, her sister, Princess Amina. Amina had always been different from her sister. While Layla was poised, graceful, and the perfect royal wife, Amina was fiery, independent, and unpredictable. The two sisters were close, but the bond between Amina and Rashid had been dangerously different from the very beginning. Rashid married Layla out of duty, an alliance between two powerful families. It was a marriage built on tradition, not love. But Amina stirred something in him. She challenged his thoughts, spoke her mind fearlessly, and made him feel alive in ways he never thought possible. For years Rashid suppressed his emotions, hiding behind duty and responsibility. But fate had other plans. It started with stolen glances across the palace halls, then brief touches that lingered a second too long. One evening, during a private gathering at the royal desert estate, everything changed. The warm Arabian night, the soft glow of lanterns, and the intoxicating rhythm of traditional music set the stage for what should never have happened. Amina found herself alone in the garden, staring at the endless dunes, lost in thought. Rashid approached her, his presence both comforting and dangerous. "You don't belong in a golden cage, Amina," he whispered. "And yet here we are," she replied, turning to face him. He reached for her hand, and for the first time neither of them pulled away. That night, under the watchful stars of the desert, their hidden desires overcame them. It was a love they could never confess, a passion that defied every law of their world. Their affair continued in secret: hidden meetings in private villas, whispered conversations behind palace walls. But in a place like Dubai, secrets were never truly safe. One evening, Layla noticed the way her husband looked at her sister. It was a look she had never received from him. Suspicion turned into certainty when she discovered a letter Amina had written but never sent. Filled with longing and unspoken love, heartbroken and betrayed, Layla knew she had only two choices: remain silent and endure humiliation, or expose them and risk ruining everything. She chose the latter. The revelation sent shockwaves through the royal family. Rashid was summoned by the elders, his honor questioned. Amina was confined to her private quarters, forbidden from seeing Rashid again. The affair was a scandal, an insult to the traditions they held sacred. Despite his power, Rashid was bound by duty. To protect his family's name, he was forced to renounce Amina. She was sent away to Europe under the pretense of diplomatic work, but in reality it was exile. Years passed and the world moved on, but Rashid never truly recovered. He fulfilled his duties, remained by Layla's side, and ruled as expected. Yet every night as he stood on his palace balcony, he looked at the vast desert, remembering the love he had lost. Amina, now living a new life away from Dubai, carried the same wounds. She had found freedom, but at the cost of love. Some loves are meant to be whispered in the wind, carried away by time, never to be spoken again.